Guia Race of Macau. It's wow, again one of the most impressive racetracks in the world. Very challenging, very demanding. I think any driver will tell you that this is the hardest track of the world in the world. I love it. I've been there many times already. I had some great times, some hard times there as well. I won it in TCR actually 2 years ago, 2016, in the international series. So hopefully I can repeat that feature now in the WTCR. I always feel very comfortable. But let's go through some of the important corners. Corner one, it's an easy flat corner, but it starts off with a very long, very wide area of the track, flat out through one, very high speed corner of Mandarin, corner two, so very long straight line up until corner three, where you have the biggest, the hardest braking point, with a lot of overtaking there, because there is so much drag through the straight line. There is a lot of positions to position. You can position yourself in order to overtake a corner three, and because it's such a hard brake, there's a big distance on braking, so there are many possibilities of overtaking there. Once you finish that section, you have to take in a good deep breath, because you're gonna be hardly breathing all the way until almost the last corner. So you start off going through the hills from 4 to 8, basically, very bumpy, very fast, flat out through the hills, and then it starts the very tricky part. Corner 9 is a very narrow right-hander, starts to go down, and from number 10 until number 17, it's a series of right left, right left, right left, non-stop, completely blind, very slippery areas, very bumpy, up and down as well, and maybe it's 3-4 kilometers like this, very high speed, fourth, fifth gears even. Once you finish that section, when you do it right, it's such a good feeling. When you have a good balance between you and the car, and you are able to go, with a nice speed and nice flow through those corners, you feel it. You know it's going to be a good time, and this is where you can make a difference compared to your competitors. Then you arrive at corner 18, 19, 20. This is a very slow part, but nonetheless very important part of the track. And after 20, after the very tight hairpin of Melco, you only have 2 more corners, but with very important ones. Third gear corners, very slippery, lots of accidents there. Every time there is a very hard break before. So it's a very complete track, because as you can see, there's very high speed corners, very high speed sections, and then very slow speed sections, and you need to maintain a good flow and a good rhythm throughout the whole track. So yeah, I think that summarizes a little bit this track. As I said, it's a great pleasure to be there, but you always feel this extra tension, this extra, there is a risk, there is a proper risk there to hurt yourself and to damage the car. So you have to have a lot of respect for this track, but I'm pretty sure that most of the drivers love it. So again, I'm really looking forward to be back in Macau this year.